Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is the time of the month again. It is January favorites. I just shared with you guys my 2018 best of 2018, and right now it is almost end of January, so I thought I should just sum it up for you guys of all the things that I've been loving this month. And yeah, let's jump right in. Alright, so the first product is this product over here. So this is a blush from Laduree, and I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, but yeah, so you guys can see that it is really bitten up, the packaging, because I actually bring the entire thing with the paper packaging with me the other time when I'm using it, because I wanted to touch it up, and then I don't want to ruin the packaging or scratch it or anything like that. So this is how it looks like. Okay, it has been revamped, I would have to say, and now it looks like this. And when you open it up, they have a brush for you, which the brush is pretty nice, and when you apply it, it's just the right, the right size, and you can also apply it like this and then rub it in. And the thing about this blush is that the brush actually picks up the right amount of product for you to slowly build it up, and it makes your whole blush look really watercolor, very light. It's very soft and light. It's definitely beautiful, so it's not the kind of blush that you have to be careful about, but then again, you can just, I don't know how to put it, but more of if you want it to be applied lightly, it can be done. If you want it to be applied pigmented, really pigmented, you can also do that. So yeah, anyway, this is the color. It is number 9. It's the same color that Pony did talk about in her video. It's the red bean type of color that Korean, this kind of dried roses kind of color. It is that kind of color, and I am wearing it today. I'm not sure if you picked it up on the camera, but I feel like this amount of pigmentation for me for everyday basis is the best. There is nothing more you can ask for it. And they have a very slight, it's not faint, but the smelled really light and soft, if you get what I mean. It smells of light floral and a little bit of a rose type of scent, and I really love it. It's very light, I like it. So yeah, but it comes with the brush, right, as I told you guys. It also comes with this plastic that you put on top of the blush with the brush, so that it just clicks on like this properly. I prefer the packaging that they did last time, which is this. So it used to be golden, the trimming is golden, but then every now and then they come up with limited edition colors like red, pink and blue. What is so different about it is that this is an oval shape, right, and this one is more with this kind of jagged edges. But then the thing is, when you open this up, okay, you can actually refill it like that. So it's actually refillable. You can use, I'm not sure you guys can see, there is a slit for you to push the product out, and you used to be able to purchase it the refill form. I'm not sure about right now, but yeah. So, and then the brush is kept behind, so I think this is very luxurious packaging. And then a lot of people might be saying that, oh, if you were to put a brush on top, it will save a lot of space. Honestly, if you look at it, the packaging, it is not that much smaller. The thickness is about the same, so I'd rather they could have just stick with the original packaging and then just do away with this two little sides here, and it could be about the same size. So I prefer the packaging last time, but the formulation is the same, they still smell the same, and I really love it. So highly recommend you guys checking them out. Okay, next product is this one. So many years ago, a lot of people are crazy over this particular concealer, as well as the one from the Sam. And then over the time, people start to go into NARS for Korean, and then they go into other type of concealer. And I see less and less people talking about this one, and this is the one from TheFaceShop, the collaboration, which I got maybe a while ago, but I didn't open it up and then didn't use it. And one day when I was looking around for concealer, because like I said, you guys might have already noticed that I'm having a breakup with my skin, this past year. So then yeah, I had this one and I was like, alright, okay, I'm gonna try. So what I like about this concealer is that the liquid side is very light. It feels like it did cover up things that I wanted to cover, like my dark circles, some scarring. I find that it works wonderfully and it's very light and doesn't really crease after you set it with a powder. And color, it is the darkest color, but I feel like this is the right color for me, with a little bit of brightening. Not to the extent that I'll have like the triangular, really like stark white type of concealing, but it really did kind of just, I don't know, it kind of like just conceal what I need to conceal, as well as kind of brightening up my face a little bit. So I do appreciate that, and I don't have to go and try every single color and find the perfect shade for me. And then the stick side is a little bit darker than the liquid portion, but then I think it's also the correct color tone to apply onto very, very dark pigmentation, especially like bad acne scarring, to kind of just counteract the color first before you conceal it. And then also I have found like a very good way to apply concealer, like the tools to apply concealer, and it makes this concealer even better. So all along I've always felt like you don't need specific tools to achieve certain makeup look or certain effects. I've always believed in more of like the skill rather than the tools that you use. Until recently, I'm really intrigued by like how people kind of like just wanted to talk about so much into tool, you know, and they're so particular about it, and I was like, you know, maybe I should try. And then so the James Charles palette and the brush set really just intrigued me, so I actually placed my order. And then I finally tried out some of the product. So the first one that I took out and tried is the Morphe M410, and this is supposed to be a concealer brush. The only thing I don't quite like is that how squarish it was, but honestly this has changed my concealing game. Like, I have never concealed things so easily before. So all this acne scarring that I have, it's concealed with this brush, because this brush just coats the lightest amount of concealer, and then when you apply onto the place that you want to conceal, it just apply a very thin layer on top, yet the coverage is the fullest you can get out of the product that you're using to conceal it properly. You know, because every time when I use concealer or anything like that, I use my cushion puff, use my fingers, or I use any beauty blender to blend it out, it often just reduces the conceal like ability. Like, it always makes it very, it just shears out the concealer, and I want it to be more like bam, full on, you know, because I really want to conceal them, you know, that's what a concealer is for, right? So this particular brush have changed my game and I absolutely love it. Now, I haven't tried out other brushes. I've been trying out a couple of them which I liked, but I think the one that worth mentioning is this one. Like, it is my favorite. It makes concealing so much easier and so much faster as well. So love it. Then next up is a lipstick combo, which is what I'm wearing today. I would have to say, under such strong lighting, they just look like a very nice like nude, like a pink nude, but honestly I feel like when I apply it in real life, usually how I apply it will be much lighter than this. Yeah, so the first two, okay, so the first one is Clio Matte lipstick in number 5. It looks like this, and this is the color lipstick. This is the lipstick color. Yeah, so then you can share it out for people to see, like how you shared it out to be. So I usually just tap them a little bit across my entire lips, and then on top of it I top it off with this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I don't know what is this. This is their, like, I don't know what is this. can't really remember. But basically this is like Superstar lipstick or something like that. I'll leave the exact name down below. So this is in the color, this is their like their glossy lipstick. Yeah, so this is the color by itself, which I think I've mentioned it in my 2018 favorites, not too sure. And then when you lay it on, it looks a little bit like this. So it's a little bit glossier. So honestly, my original lips are very, very pale. I don't have much pigmentation on my lips. It has very dark pigmentation, like a very pale, like pink, very, very pale pink, dark pink kind of look. So it kind of makes me look deadly sometimes and very pale. So when I apply this lipstick by itself, sometimes it doesn't appear to be so red and so pigmented. So I have to put like a base color underneath, and I will put this one on, and it looks perfect. Like, it looks beautiful, very normal, everyday look that you can just pull off with any looks. And because this is a matte lipstick, sometimes I feel like a little bit more of a plump look kind of make me look more lively and a little bit less mature. I don't know, I'm just digging the look these days. I still love my mattes, but just that this look just makes my lips look much more healthier, which I kind of like these days. So I do pair it up, they make my lips look plumper, and it softens those lines, which I do appreciate. So I highly recommend this duo, or just check the lipsticks out. It's very comfortable as well. So I like it. This is what I'm wearing today. You guys can see it for yourself, and I love it. So there's nothing I don't like about this. So this is the lipstick combo. And then next, next is this one. So this is the Zoom 37 Secret Essence. I'm not sure if you guys have been following me long enough, but you guys will know that if you guys follow me long enough, you guys will know that I'm not really we didn't hit it off very well between SK2 Essence and me. So then I still wanted some kind of like fermented essence kind of thing in my skincare routine, because I think that will really do quite some, it will work some magic to my skin. So I purchased this one, and this one is the 45 ml one, which I think is like a small version. It comes as a set, like a Christmas set, I believe, for 99 Singapore dollars. And I purchased it off Tangs, and they got like this new launch product, which is their Secret Essence Mist. So that they come in a package for you to try the mist as well as the essence, like the ever so popular one. And I tried it. I like the formulation so much more because I feel like its consistency is much thicker, less runnier than the SK2 Essence, and less watery. So when I applied it, I can feel like it actually, I feel more nourished and more moisturized because of the way the texture is. So to me, like when I apply it, I feel like it's more moisturizing in a way. I'm not saying that the product actually is more moisturizing, but because of the texture, I feel like it retains moisture longer for me. And also because I have been battling with a lot of acne recently, I felt like I wanted to limit the amount of product that I put on my face to the most bare minimal, because I just didn't want to irritate it, I don't want to aggravate it or anything like that. And for the past few weeks that I've been applying this, I felt like it did reduce like the amount of acne popping out until I ate like a whole full meal of crabs. And I think because crab is a product that is a little bit poisonous, so it kind of just released the toxin in my skin, and I had like 2 pimples straight up the next day. But then again, other than that, it has been soothing my skin really well, and for 1 month I have been using this amount, like every single day, every morning, every night I've used this amount. And I think that the small bottle is really good because it's a good way to try. And yes, it's a hefty price tag, but with the smaller packaging, like this kind of smaller sets, you can try it without, if it doesn't work out for you, you doesn't lose an arm and a leg paying for it. So I do like it, and I think I'll repurchase this one. Yeah, because I think it works perfectly for me, and it did kind of build my skin to be a little bit like better. It makes my skin feel better, I feel. So yeah, And then what I also like is the facial mist. It is not for sale from what I know, but I do hope that they release it as like a individual product. This one is 60 ml, and the mist is really very fine. Like, look, you guys see it? It's so fine. But the thing is that when it's so fine, it feels really good on your face, but then sometimes it makes me wonder if the product did get onto my face, or did it just evaporate right after the spritz. You get what I mean? So I don't know, but then this one does sprit really fine mist onto your face, so it doesn't like leave like big water droplets. But then the offsetting part is that you're not sure whether it did evaporate it or did it actually get onto the face. But I do like two of them because they smells the same, they have the same like yellowish liquid, but you can definitely see one is lighter than the other. And this one, the consistency, because it's a mist, is much more watery, but both of them feels really wonderful on the face. And I felt like every time, sometimes when I'm lazy or whatnot, I just spray this on and I can carry on with my day. I like the versatility of it. So yeah, I've been enjoying this two product quite a bit. Next is also like a facial spray. I'm not too sure if this can be used as a toner, but I use this as a toner because like it has soothing effects. And like I said, I have been wanting to get into skincare that just kind of stabilize my skin so that it doesn't break out and create more pimples and all this from me. So I've been loving this one. I've been using this for about like 2 to 3 weeks, and this is the amount that I've used. I like the scent. I like how it just I don't know, when I spray it, I feel like my skin does get moisturized like a toner would. I really like it. But then this one and the previous spray that I talk about are two different like spray. They have very different spray nozzle. This one, when you spritz it out, it really sprays droplets onto your face. So if you're not accurate or like fast enough when you're spraying it, it can just collect onto your face and your eyes, and then you have like droplets of like this kind of rose water down your face. But then the good thing is that you do actually know that there are products that actually got into your face. So, you know, take your pick which one. Yeah, but I think both of them, like, they just work perfectly, you know. I like them. I feel like it did kind of just soothe my face down when I have like hormonal breakouts. It just kind of just bring everything down a little bit. So I kind of am being very minimal with my skincare more like, and I'm only applying makeup when necessary. So I feel like I've been taking care of my skin. It's just that it wasn't as well nourished as it should, because I'm just very afraid of putting anything very nutritious on my face to so-called like make those pimples bigger. So yeah, I've been loving this thing so far, this couple of things so far for minimal skincare. So yeah. Okay, so I think I have covered majority of my January favorites, and now comes one like favorite that isn't beauty or cosmetic, like makeup, skincare related. So I've been playing a game called Don't Stuff Together. It's not sponsored or anything like that. I just bought it during promo, and I've been loving playing it because I just wanted to survive. It's a very difficult game to survive. The dark, the animals that randomly spawn, and just the weather. And I've been really loving it. So if you guys are interested in playing Don't Stuff Together with me, I'm really noob. I couldn't get past like day 16 or 17, but I'm trying to slowly work on it. So if you guys wanted to join me, don't hesitate to leave me a message and we can try and play together if you're interested in playing with me and my friend. So yeah, I also highly recommend you guys check Don't Stuff Together if you guys are free and have the time to play some game. You can get it off Steam. And yeah, so this is the end of my January favorites, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!